Ready up.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love looking to throw it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
22. Ready.
Throwing. Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
And that's a good job there of knuckling down as an offense. You're trying to avoid 3 and out at all costs. And after 2 straight incompletions, this one's on target, and they're able to keep the chains moving.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass caught, that's Golden. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards to go, second down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good. For a Packers first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his receiver, Watson. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's completion right there.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
43. 43 rail.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Looking to throw. Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it'll be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on third and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Micah Parsons. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Regular.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
180! Run.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180! Run.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Good. Hey, 180! Good.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Baker puts Irvin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irvin, 33 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38, Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Working out of the gun, Love. Open man, he's got Reed. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. That's taken in by Golden. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. 15 yards down to the 15 and a 1st down.
22 meters.
Packers
Ready.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the air again, Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers that try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Second and 10.
Right. That's black. Here we go. Cut.
Here's Love. And this one's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Love to throw for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, a 3rd down and 8.
Alert!
Mayfield down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Hurry! Run.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Open man has got it. It's complete. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Here's Mayfield. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead, or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Point it right.
It's a loss of a yard.
To throw, Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they go with Irvin. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs trying on 4th down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Love now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for the Packers. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing. Love. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 10. Going back to Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
16 more yards.
Okay, ready?
That's another
Fight.
Packers first down.
Here we go. Cut.
Love. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Romeo Doubs, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
And that's caught at the 2. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the low 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
3. Set.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Ready?
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
4th down.
Claws red. Set.
They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Here's Walker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
10-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A.J. Barner from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Ready?
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. There he goes, left side. Cooper Kupp. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 78 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Myers connects on the PAT. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 61 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Darnold. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Lucas Van Ness getting 3 there to bring him down. Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Quick throw complete. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Packers, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Set, ready.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here, he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do-or guy. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects him this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Darnold now to throw. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Walker is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Final play of the half, Love. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
32. Ready.
The final shot before break. Love. He finds Watson. It's caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the Packers' 39-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
Yeah, really, I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me...
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Love now. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the 1st down.
That one caught downfield by Watson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Wayne. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing, Love. That is caught inside the 5. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
ready. Watch out, 52 blue. 6, mess.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Back to throw, Darnold. Throw out Robbie Walker. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Darnold. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Now Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Ready
They'll
up.
come up 1st and 10 here.
Down. Ready.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
Set. 43 rails. Black. Ready.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Blue 32. Cut.
Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Seahawks.
Here's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Set.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
A big play here, 3rd and 2.
Set. Hut. Strikers. Yellow. 43. Set. Go.
Now Love. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 1st down. Darnold. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Darnold to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to 1 final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such...
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do.